Hello and welcome back to another GTA Online video. Today I've got a bit of a special video for you. It's one I've been wanting to make for a while now. I am going to show you how to master the Cayo Perico Heist. And yeah, that's right, I did say master it. Alright. So I'm sure a lot of you know how to do this heist solo, but I'll bet you struggle sometimes when you got two or more people and you're not coordinated and everyone wants to kill everyone and you're getting caught. Am I right? Am I right? It's hard to get coordinated and get everyone on the same page. Well, the methods I'm going to be showing you in this video will help with all of that, and it'll turn you and your friends into Cayo Perico Masters. So here we stand in the Casaka, all set up and ready. So you can see the heist is all set up, ready to go. We are in hard mode, by the way. Here, let me just show you real quick. Except we're all set up. I got hard mode active. We got ruby necklace. I'm going in with the long fin. We're gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna skip through all of that all the way until I get to the compound. That's where we'll pick up the video after I give you a little explanation here in the intro. But now on the screen is a map of the compound that I created. Okay, and as you can see, I've got numbers. The yellow numbers are for each of the guards, and the green B1, B2, and B3, and then basement with an arrow is obviously the basement, but B1 is for building 1, B2 building 2, B3 building 3. I also you can see on the right side, bottom right side, is I have the pool boys there. They're not really that important. You don't need to take them out unless you're looking for a key card. So that's why I didn't give them a number. We just call them the pool boys because they're standing by the pool. Okay. So the order that I numbered these guards is the order in which they need to be taken out. It's not the exact order because it's gonna be split up between two players. But it's essentially the right order, okay? This is just how I numbered it. Get used to it. If you want to make your own numbers, you go right ahead. Okay, so you look at number 1. If you look at guard number 1, that location is where you come up the stairs in the very beginning. I named him number 1 because he's normally the first guy that gets taken out, okay? So that's the job for player number 2. Now, let me get something straight here. Before you run this method with a friend, and this is best for 2 people, you can definitely do it with 3 or 4, but with 3 or 4, mostly 2 people will be doing most of the work, and unless you can find a way to split it up between 3 people after I give you the methods here, but that would be great. But this method that I'm going to explain is for 2 people, 2 players, okay? And what you need to do before you go into this is you need to decide between yourselves who's going to be player 1, who's going to be player 2. Player 1 needs to be able to take out the juggernaut, okay? Player 2 is going to take out the surrounding guards like 1, 2, 3, and 5, okay? So starting with player 1 is going to sprint his way up the stairs, past the pool boys, all the way to guard number 4. He's going to take out guard number 4, then he's going to look up and to the right to take out the camera. Then it's time to get ready for the juggernaut. So get out your assault shotgun, right? And I'm going to show you exactly where to hide and when to make your move. And in case you don't know, when you kill the juggernaut, all you need to do is just run up behind him, give him 4 good shots to the back, straight to the back with the assault shotgun, and that'll put him down, okay? After that, player 1 needs to watch for guard number 8 on the bottom of the map there. He needs to wait for him to show his face because he's walking back and forth, and take him down, and then right after there's a camera near him that will be taken down as well. All right, then player 1 needs to make his way back over near where guard number 4 was and wait for player 2 to take out guard number 5. So let's go to player 2 now. Player 2 is going to take out guard number 1, guard number 2, guard number 3, and guard number 5. Okay, he's going to make his way around he or she, I apologize. They are going to make their way around, and by the time they get near guard 5, just on the northwest side of building number 2. They have a perfect line on guard number 5 when he's standing in the correct area. When guard number 5 is down, that opens up the route for player 1 to go up to the office, taking out guard number 6 at the base of the stairs and guard number 7 halfway up the stairs before you're home free to the office. During this time, player 2 needs to be going down to the basement to do the hacking. Okay? After player 1 is done with the office, getting the safe money and the key card and any paintings that are up there or anything, it's his job to open the map, his or her job to open the map and see where the loot is and basically decide, okay, we need to go to building 2 and then we need to go to building 3. Building 2 has 2 gold and then we need to fill up on cash or whatever you need to do. But that's why I named the buildings, so that it's much easier to say, hey, meet me in building 1, meet me in the basement, meet me at building 3, instead of, yeah, the building over there by the stairs where we start, and then the one that's furthest away, like to the west. And by the way, the north and southwest buildings, they're not even labeled right. The north building is actually, the most northern building is actually the west building. So just ignore east, west, south, and north. Just use my chart here, B1, B2, B3. I'm telling you, it makes everything so much easier. And don't worry, I'll be pointing these out in case you're confused when we get inside the compound. So, alright, I believe that's enough talking. I believe I covered everything that we're going to be doing up until we're ready to leave. So, alright, now let's get to it. Alright, so here we are, about to enter into the compound through the drainage tunnel. If I didn't make that clear earlier, this strategy starts from the drainage tunnel. So, first, we're going to be focusing on player 1. Alright, because since I'm solo, I want to make sure I take out the Juggernaut first. But player 1 does have the more important job by taking out the Juggernaut. Once the Juggernaut is out, you don't have to worry about other guards seeing dead guards. Not really. Alright, so player 1 needs to not hesitate and just run up the stairs and run this way. Just like in a solo run. If you know about that method. Okay? This right here is guard number 4. You want to take him out, obviously with a headshot. Then you want to take out the camera. Alright, I'm going to go grab this. Oh, wait. I was going to grab the gate key. But after you take out the guard and the camera, you want to wait for the Juggernaut. As soon as you see him, get out your assault shotgun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots to the back, just like that. Okay? Now we need to wait for guard number 8. Guard number 8 walks up and down this hallway. If you haven't already, go in the description and open up the map that we were looking at earlier in the video. But now that guard number 8 is down, we need to take out this camera here. Okay? And I'm going to swing by and pick up that gate key. Now what player 1 would do is player 1 would wait right here until player 2 comes around on the far side of this building and takes out guard number 5, which is going to be standing right up there. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back to the very beginning. Okay? And I'm going to show you the beginning of what player 2 needs to do. Okay, so here we are on the stairs. Player 2 starts by taking out guard number 1. Okay. Make your way around here. And you might have to wait. And that's okay. But guard number 2 is right here. You want to take him out. He's being nasty. We're gonna have to wait for him to come back. Because if I take him out right where he's at, then guard number 3, which is past him, will see him. But that's alright. Juggernaut is down. And that's the good part about sending player 1 after the Juggernaut, is you no longer have to worry about this. Normally there'd be timing and the Juggernaut would be walking by already and you'd have to worry about where he's at. But nope, no more Juggernaut. I'm going to run up on this guy from behind. Okay. So now, this is where we need to get guard number 3. That was guard number 2 I just took out. Guard number 3, best thing to do is stand up top on this bush or on this railing right here and wait for the guard to get about right there. And to take out with a headshot, then you need to take out this camera right here. Okay? This is all player 2's job. So you had 1, 2, 3, and a camera. Then player 2 makes his way over here to take out guard number 5. Perfect timing. Okay? Now, this is where player 1 would run up these stairs and go up to the office. This is where player 2 would go down and do the hacking. Okay? So I'm going to go up to the office. And don't forget, player 1 still needs to take out this guy. And then the other guy that's going to be halfway up the stairs. I know a lot of people like to run up there and take them out. I like to just play it safe and just wait for them. But meanwhile, player 2 is currently hacking in the basement. Okay. Take him out. Go up to the office. Get your key card. Even though I'm solo and I don't need it. 443. Ooh, nice. About 90k. So now that I got gate key, I'm going to be going down to the basement because technically, if there was a player 2 here, player 2 would have the basement hacked already. Okay. So now this is where it's player's 1 job to go ahead and look at the map. And I'm full. My bag is full right now, so I can't see. But here's building 2, just like you see on the map. Here's building 1. Here's building 3. Here's the basement. There's the office. Here's the pool boys standing right here. Okay. So player 1 would call it out. Building 2. Meet me at building 2. Meet me at building 1 when you're done hacking. Okay. So let me show you really quick the buildings. This is building number 2 right here. Okay. The building where we came up over here is building number 1. Right over there. That's building number 1. Okay. And building number 3 is the last building that we haven't been to yet. On the far side over here. Just in case you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm just going to come over here and show you. Building number 3 is behind this door right here. Okay. So now, I think from here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed this up until the end, and you can see what I do at the end. But basically, there's nothing else to do until after you leave the compound. Alright, now that we've got the primary loot, the player that did not grab the main loot should be waiting at the top of the stairs up here. Alright? If you didn't know about this, you can jump right up here. But the other player that didn't get the main loot should be waiting right here, okay, and watching this guy. So he's walking away. No need to kill him. No need to kill him whatsoever. I mean, you can if you want, but it's pointless. You just need to run when he's not there. Alright, so there's one more thing that as a team you need to do to finish this heist. If you've done this heist before and exited through this door, you know that there's one guy standing next to a motorcycle, and there's only one motorcycle there. So if there's 2 players, you need 2 motorcycles. So player 2 needs to take out that guy, while player 1 runs down here to take out these 3 guys. Okay, you got 1, and player 1, you need to be on your game right here because you got to take out both of these guys. Just like that. And there's another bike right here for the second player, or for player 1. Player 2 takes that bike, and me personally, I like to go around this way because of the guard that is by the helicopter going around the other way. and then there's going to be a Jeep. Oh, the Jeep's already further on. Okay. Normally I get there a little faster, and the Jeep I have to slow down so I don't run into the Jeep. And that just about does it. We're off the island, and boom, there you go. So if you really work on this, if you really study it, you study the map, you learn the buildings, and you learn the guard numbers, and you take them out in the order that I just showed you. You split up, or I'm sorry, you work as a team. You know, you work together to get it done. Right? Decide who's going to be player 1, who's going to be player 2. You have your designated marks, and that's all there is to it. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you are able to gain some knowledge from this and learn how to truly master this heist. Okay, I don't know why I'm being shot at by a helicopter. I didn't sound any alarms. But, well, thank you again for watching. Very much appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. All right, having a great day. Thanks, everyone.